So, hold on. 4 strong here. That smoke, though, going to reroute around the 4 players in defensive A. Bad news. Great move out of Phelps, though. He's going to be so fast on this flank. Surely they're not anticipating it yet. What? Never mind. Zoc turns around. Last moment. And that might just change the course of this round.
Hot pretty right there from Coldzera, but it gets the job done. Gets a kill. And bomb plant not safe from E-Box as Venom Zera tears through it. There's a bit of a 180 crossfire. Kaiser still in the server. Zoc alongside him. Well, I'm not quite planted for Zoc, though, so he's going to have a struggle. I believe Kaiser just made some noise here. Still quick on the kills, but nice him a 180. A quick spin. And again, the bomb not planted here. Going to make Zoc in a clutch very difficult. Bomb being stuck nice and has the clothesline. And that will be Red Canids being able to retake on the round.
That is an incredible level of, like, just comeback available for Red Canids, and around it they were down significantly. And it all starts with Coldzera. Him being able to get that kill and then stay alive to survive and hold that space is so important down towards Street. It's Red Canids taking advantage of it, but it's Bounty Hunters who bounce back for a force buy immediately. 4
players just pushing the mid smoke here. But one of the biggest challenges of any team on the CT side of Anubis is obviously that leaves Red Canids without a very star player. Phelps, I think, can fill that. But again, it's about what his ceiling can be here and how much he can bring motivation-wise to this team as well.
Appreciate Bounty Hunters just getting so much space at mid and just waiting, looking to see where the reactions are. But Coldzera, no respect for that smoke as they swing in and through. And he stays alive, and though the bomb gets planted, this is still complex. There's not a lot here. Zoc has got to be the big dog from the middle of Cake. He's the only rifle, and now it's the MP9. And out wide into multiple players is just not the move that Nino needed to make. I do think that there is a conversation to be had here where, as much as Bounty Hunters has showed strong, there's a real chance that Red Canids just straight up aim div. They have the firepower to do that.
For sure. This boost setup. Oh, and it's another big pickup from Turtle. Right now, the aim diff favorable for Bounty Hunters. And these opening exchanges. Close out a couple of quick kills. Coldzera looking to be a hero. Stepping past the smoke, and he does it again. He steps through the smoke and gets 2. The man deficit now eliminated. And the fearless leader here of Red Canids is cracking through.
Nice and crucially still alive outside of a main. And so I think more on some Mayer, whether or not he can get there. And his timing on this flank is just a little bit slow. He's not going to get there in time. He's going to have to speed this up a little bit. Bernino's going to stall it out. Now he's on scene. And now it's up to Nizen, who falls for the first time. The Bounty Hunters by. They continue to force forward. He's just been sitting on the sideline waiting for a chance like this. To prove what he's worth.
Has to be this team to make work. Turtle looking for trades. Does find it. Henny sideline there. Nizen overwhelmed for sure. Venom Zera. Hold Zera. Lift still kicking. Not going to have too much fight left in this round, though.
Yeah, the why not fact check?
I mean, either way, now on Bounty Hunters, right? So it's just been a little bit southbound for him. Venom Zera managed to make it pricey. The team that you're hopping into.
Yeah, I mean, that's the OG NYBR team that he hopped into. The one that everybody kind of knows when you say that name. But you know, he swapped over to 9Z, had a little bit of time there even before 9Z I think was kind of super on the map internationally. He helped break them through. And then he moved over to that Bestia roster where again had some moments, but even despite what was, I looked at the stats, actually crazy stats over the course of like his total career. Aaron is been consistent.
A whole lot ready on this defense, but Venomzera takes a contact approach. Coldzera has his back though, as this deadly duo looking to lock down the bomb site. They're just too low. Initial damage cannot be sustained. And they're down a man right now outside of these smokes. They have a flash for this. He does. So we'll see if it's effective. Rolls by right over the shoulders, but still the entry comes through from Nizen. He's down low though. Couple players on Bounty Hunters just the same. Not super healthy. I'm super concerned. Is that a Molotov? No, it's an HE that blasts Meyer and eliminates him from the round. But low on HP, Bernino still kicking. Kicking up dust right now. They're getting locked out of this one. Without the peek from Bernino, he's still staying alive, providing so much time. Now, they're going to stick it, but there's no kit, so it just has to be a dash away. Kaiser wins the round by time alone. Fortunately for him, that bomb is not too deadly, so Bounty Hunters get away with the victory. A lot of early impact here. Nizen also looking good. Bit of a more active mobile piece of the puzzle. They're going to kick it into gear, though, on this A-side play again. Mid-left very weakened up in terms of the numbers. A little discombobulated here. Henny capitalizing off of a gap. And Nizen will continue to fill the holes. Bernino not ready to give up on this round just yet. And again, Henny low on HP. A chance to crack on through. Coldzera not allowed to flank at all. Be limited by Zoc in the turnaround. They should have access, open access to this bomb site.
Yeah, the only thing standing in their way is, honestly, themselves. The Venomzera peeking in, looking to play off this flashbang. Hold on a second. He's going to deny the bomb plant. Bounty Hunter's too tentative, and his time expires. Nino's got to be careful not to go down afterward. He's tagged up, but safe.
Venomzera and Coldzera. The only duo left on this side of the map. The execution already in. The well-placed Molotov. Venomzera dancing behind the pillar, but Coldzera falls just as quick as can be. And they're just one trade away from this bomb site that they find quickly. Bomb planted. Wallbangs avoided. And you go on some smokes, man, but this is a tall task, and Phelps is dove in towards Canals. He doesn't last too long either. Queues up to safe here once again. Bounty Hunters just taking names on B.
And that concern of, you know, Red Canids just coming out and kind of aim diffing, that's not happening.
Not at all here. And for Rude Awakening, if they thought that was the case. Great from Myron. Swift on the Nice, and that does provide some access. Coldzera has been very aggressive playing through the smokes. But Myron made aware of that. Sends a burst out his way. A level out. Coldzera, numbers punched in. That smoke providing a little bit of safety for Bernino. Great flash from Henny though. Missed Molotov on the back of the pillar. Allows for Myron to continue to dance here. Got a call upon Turtle. That next point of contact. Great flashbang, but look at that transfer from Myron. And he doesn't ever extend past to let Henny strike. Missed op shot's not going to do him any favors. Myron's doing nothing but hitting heads. In the meantime, Henny forced to cower away here, hoping for an overextension that's never going to come through. Bounty Hunters continuing to hit their strides, and Myron with a 4K, keeping the round in safe hands.
Yeah, I mean, who's who? Who you got this round?
Get him in those late rounds here. It just does not fold over. Turtle, once again, punishing Coldzera. He's just playing on the back of that, you know, platform once more. And that contact approach has been painful. Nizen committed on this play. Gets the molly down. It doesn't provide him any coverage. How's Phillips gotten here? It's a question that Bounty Hunters might not want to answer. An op shot rattles off here towards that A side. They got to figure out a way to get crossed in to plant that bomb. Of course, he could run away here. Turtle is in an interesting position. They just know in between them is a Wild Phelps. ready to punish. Oh!
Well, that'll do.
Kaiser's a bomb, but he's sticking around. Missed shot. Costly. Venom Sarah will punish effectively. Turtle.
Time has essentially already expired. He's lost this round. It's honestly a matter of if he goes down in the mix and win. Immediate is the answer. A Venom Zera triple. Whoa. You can't go more. That's probably not allowed.
Get inside the monitor. Become the pixels. Certainly helping out his case though so far. Nice 13 and 6. Yeah, that's a bit of a bright flashbang. See if it is effective. Misses out on the kill as the backs return, dodging up those flashes, but the trades here coming through from Phelps. A lot more effective. And hey, we're gonna try this whole rendezvous on the B side once again. Guys are in between, trying to cut off the defense here. Venom Zera steps into the crosshair though, and he finds out a whole lot more around that corner. He's got safety. He's got a safe passage for Zoc to cross on into. Now they wait. Wait for the CT side to come in and get involved in this retake. And he's down a little bit low. And Phelps doesn't last too long either. So Henny, no rounds left to save here. Got to go for it. And Kaiser just chases him. He hunts that kill down. He wants to win it by elimination. You can see a little smile on Kaiser's face. And he knows he got away with the big one.
I mean, he got away with so much more. Again, it's Kaiser's rifling powering this Bounty Hunter's T side. I just can't believe what we're seeing. I'm so impressed with what Kaiser's been able to do in this map. And, I mean, yeah.
That's a good play. Turtle. Oh, it's a beautiful flash. And they have a whole lot more than just one aggressor. 3 players crunch in on the early mid play off the back of hearing some footsteps, and Bounty Hunters come in with a little bit of... Or just got visual. Double dualies ready to go. Every once in a while, just keeping information that the bomb is still planted. In towards the middle, a position in which you cannot plant the bomb here. This is a crazy play. Now they try and turn up the heat. And Turtle chasing down these kills. They get away with still holding on to a 3v1 with bombs still in their control. Definitely didn't need to pull the pin on some aggression, but they will. And Henny not long for this world. Too low on HP. They just deny all access. That round was over from the very get-go, from this opening play where they dropped the bomb.
2 pairs of dualies, a couple of flashbangs will do that to you. Like you said, the bomb drop, that's the killing blow. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Well, they're going to give him a walking in. They're going to give him a whole collapse. In fact, they got a lot more than just one. It's 4 players towards middle. And that walk-in comes through. Phelps never budging either. And he gets 2, looking for the 3K, but he's done his job. Has to feel like Sweet Revenge getting opportunities to work throughout this mid lurk. After getting leveled out so many times in that first half. Turtle wanted to be a hero, but a little too slow on that play. Maybe a little too quick, if you will.
Yeah, when they say anyone could be a hero, I mean if you stay alive to tell about it. Bounty Hunters are mostly dead in this round, but see how many survive. Bernino, he's quite concerned and not about the right direction. Oh, the turn. Never mind.
If Phelps can replicate that level of success, that is what they're going to need all throughout this half. Just kind of solo walk up mid, wait for the re-aggression, wait for the reaction.
Jeez.
Turtle plays confidently right now. Breaks the spirit of Henny early on.
I think that's what they're lacking in that last round. A little bit more confidence in that collapse on mid.
Oh my god, what? Turtle! He wins both duels right there. 2x Imperial players knocked out of the system here. That smoke or Molotov gets hurt on bouncing off Cold Zera's head. And Molotov reveals his position. He goes down low, but he's still kicking. This is a 2v4. The two Zeras have to, Jesus. This is unrelenting. Bernino gives him no relief.
I mean, Venom Zera's in towards A, but he's got Kaiser's op to contend with. He's caught the timing, but he doesn't get away with anything else. Swing, Kaiser gets the visual.
Do it in confident. I mean, as you said, map pick of Red Canids. They're still gonna kind of look for home turf, I think. They're still testing the waters, and they're confident on Mirage. That's for sure, but this is a devastating result. This Turtle, this Molotovs will keep him safe. He still wins these duels. On the fadeaway, gets away with it, and then Myron has his back. So back to another 5-on-3. Jiggling around the corner there, Nice and sideline so quickly. Has no idea what hit him.
Like, if you can have our spawn, I'll take your spawn. How about?
Turtle's in such a nasty off angle. Oh, he's in such a nasty off angle. You can have our spawn, but as soon as you walk a little bit around it, we're gonna punish.
That feels icky.
You don't even know how to clear angles there at that point.
Yeah. He is actually holding non-existent angles. And that's the beauty of it.
This
seconds
one's going down it's going down the hole here, circling slowly but surely, and it'll be finished off. Venom Zera taken down. Red Canids dominated by bounty hunters who completely level out. They can bounce back. They can come into Mirage stronger. They got Phelps on Mirage. They got Henny on Mirage. They got Cold Zeras and Venom Zeras. They got all the Zeras. So this is their opportunity to bounce back here. We'll see if they can do it on a pistol, but they leave A a little bit vulnerable. Not even like a retaking player necessarily, just collapse going in to this jungle side of things. Multiple targets here for them to break through, and time is a big aspect right there. They have plenty of time to find those kills. The flank formulates, there's a smoke and a kit. I don't know if that smoke's necessarily perfect. It covers enough. And they've got coverage for the defuse here. Turtle gotta be left a little bit high and dry there. He does land a one headshot, but quickly diffusing thereafter, and it will be Red Canids winning the pistol.
Yeah, I do think that, you know, the upside here is that these guys on the Red Canid side, they're professionals. They've been, the majority of them, been at it for a while. There's obviously, you know, Nizen not a part of that. Venoms are a little bit younger, but I would still apply that that title.
Oh, next slide is Phelps actually turned in someone new. Phelps looks to aggress towards top and middle. They got a whole mid setup ready to go. Cat players offering up some extra resistance, and this looks incredibly well coordinated here from the side of Red Canids. That's a refreshing outlook for them. Oh, Zox got the same frame rate here. This isn't even like 1 FPS. This is like 0.1 FPS. Why not FPS?
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. That's the guy's name.
Wow. And we're not watching Palace. Rule number 1 of Mirage. There's always one Palace. And they collapse in. They get a bomb plant again. Sets up another retake. This time, disadvantage. Red Canids.
And Kaiser, who was dismissed easily with his back turn last time out, he's going to be in such a strong post-plant position. Doubled up and ramp. Oh, this is bad news. There's no smoke either. Nizen's got the kit, though. And it's all out in the open. Got Firebox. Kaiser, I mean, he's just... It's nasty how patient he's playing that. Marin gives away his position. Not only has time expired, though, Zoc was in a perfect place to handle it if Nizen were to get up to any shenanigans. See what Phelps can do. Discounted AK when you're talking about how much he paid. Big fat zero. Nice shot out of Henny as well. That's a guy you definitely want to be starting to frag out. Missing piece. Ooh, Nizen's missed the timing, though. They've gotten across. Coldzera still available, though. And up ahead of this Molotov, a low HP Bernino will fall.
Still looking to break through this bomb site. Nizen has it covered. One more target, though, still proven to be elusive. Kaiser and a chance to clutch 100 health versus a duo. Venomzera and Phelps. Venomzera reins in his aggression, waiting for that push. He knows it's coming. Kaiser will now confidently planting the digits. Phelps will allow for that to take place. Doesn't expect this. Already apt flank formulating right at his face. So Phelps will seal in. Nice. And what do you think about this angle here? Pretty forward-facing in apartments. Kind of an off angle inside the window, I believe.
Yeah.
For a quick kill before he retreats.
I mean, that's big value now.
Oh, he's still there in the window, though. Got to get out of that window. And catches them as they jump into his open arms. Just a lot more resistance on coverage. And they hold the line together. Phelps. Big impact. Now up against 3 this time here for Kaiser.
Ooh,
Once
4-3.
again, the clutch. I think he spotted him. Well, now he knows.
Yeah, he does.
Thought he just jiggled again, so he showed himself once more. He's getting boxed in now at this point. Looks to chase the kill up catwalk. Venomzera will contain.
And he with a aggressive look up to B, starts to try and deny some of this this B aggro that you're talking about. And I think they're about to walk right into him. They do. It's a nice shot to the edge of the wall, too. To the head of Zoc with a Red Canids victory early. Bounty Hunter's going to have to rethink. So in the meantime, they have continued towards mid. Henny going to test the waters again. Crossed over unseen, but still effective is Henny.
Henny looking to take over. Couple of kills, keeping things nice and safe. Towards middle. Phelps steps out towards middle. Waits for that smoke to fade away for him to succeed. There's Turtle spotted and eliminated. Myron will once again be able to get the jump on him, thinking he was towards connector. But only a single kill before getting shut down. Red Canids.
How many times is Phelps going to get away with this move? Another one, or not. Turtle, fast on the turn. Hits him with a quick heady. And Zoc's got some space to work with. There's Mayern getting active in the push-up to A.
Oh.
Coldzera comes back for it. Hold on, the bomb's going to get planted. Mayern's got an op.
Had some time to adjust right there for Gold. I'm familiar with how effective Myron can op. See if he is effective with it, or if they ever get a chance to shine. Flank coming through. It's like that flank could put an end to this round very quickly. As Myron takes up his position in CT, this flank is spotted. And no visual given. Bernino ends up winning that duel. And stepping into the last kill, so...
And it's Bernino that's available for the double. That recovered Mayern off. Unneeded, unnecessary. Talk about breaking open a round and a important round. This is indeed a classic. Aggro on the push to main. And the ramp control flies in the favor of Red Canids.
Solid victory to open things up. What you're hoping for early on. Just Henny to follow it up. That AWP towards middle has been very effective. Not over just yet. Jet here now scaling in to a very uncomfortable Venomzera. He manages to escape with a little bit of damage, but all the while, this big advantage that they once had is now no longer.
Nizen still sending this in. The bomb's halfway take, but he's got a kit. He might just pop out of Palace and go for the stick.
There's the one. Guys are now put on notice. They're gonna try and stick it, but one on the backside there, too, for your troubles. Kaiser will keep the round in safe hands. The Bounty Hunters move forward. Really like their mid plays. They've liked their B hits. See what they can bring to the table here after all that conditioning. Bit of a change in the targets. Zera has to hold the line, but only one before getting blasted out of the round there from Turtle and Bernino. Provide the entries. Henny left on the outside looking in on these smokes. Not even scoped up just yet. Those smokes do fade away, though. Fade in his favor. Turtle next at bat, looking for a trade. CT scales already coming through here. Tough duels ahead. Multiple players in CT as coldzera keeps this round in play and in check.
Despite their execution, still looking unlikely, unless it can be Kaiser and Mayern. Here Kaiser is. Here's the scope, takes the tech, and goodbye to Henny. Oh, but time. I don't think he can run to beat, and now he's out of time for sure. Just gotta hold for this. Take the fight. He's got another one. 5 seconds left, and Nizen connects. Kaiser thought he had it, but oh, not quite. No mid-smokes off of spawn, so 4 towards B. It's the likely outcome. Nice shot out of Zot. Just dismisses Henny from the round. But unfortunately, E-side still left a little bit open. Turtle out immediately, and Zot can't even arrive. Those FAMAS is just a little bit more attainable, and CT's opting rather to play a little bit more safe if they lose a significant. Hope they hit B, and I mean they might. This cat scale, it's going to be exactly that. It's 4 on B site. Oh, but that one kill, it's enough. It routes them elsewhere. Bernino goes down, and the entire A site falls.
Flash there. Quickly take the space, bring the bomb over. Bomb has been planted. They're gonna be able to, again, kind of 2 for the price of 1 this force buy. They get a little bit more value out of it, but are definitely interested in holding on to their weaponry. Or upgrading their weaponry if they can.
Zoc reads him like a book. And it's a couple of upgrades. Turtle finds a Mag 10. They're hoping that they can collect these guns. Maybe the bomb? Help him out. Ooh. Sure will. And Nizen goes down too. So Turtle loses his SMG, but they've got an additional rifle. Given Red Canids a very clear indication that this is a buy round.
So loud on A. They're making so much noise. Jumping around in A main, trying to throw smokes to their teammates. So early rotate.
Oh.
Venom's or coldzera takes out his imposter. As it'll be a defense holding together like glue. That's one way to do it. Use your opponent's against you. And that's an infuriating loss right there. You can see coldzera head in the hands at that point, and supposed to go in. Zoc in charge of covering off this catwalk, but conceding that space in a certain sense. He's gonna go back and dip in, avoids the flash, and deletes coldzera, goes in for any as well. Same result. taking care of business on the catwalk. Turtle, though, revealing himself on this B side. He's got a tough task ahead of him, but he wins out both of his duels. And now they just have the lurk. They just have Phelps, who does his job effectively, cuts off a rotate, but into a bomb site that CT still have contain of.
Yeah, and that's a tight angle, a tough one to hit, and Phelps doesn't connect it, so it only gets harder from there with the bomb out in no man's land here in Cat.
Oh, decent timing. There's just not enough time to be this slow. And he still doesn't get a shot at Myron. In fact, Myron will be able to succeed there. Ends up with the timing in his favor. But there's just no access.
This guy not good enough for Bestia, it seems, and Zoc. Neither Myron.
Watching a lot of Bestie, there wasn't a lot of X Factor like that from Zoc last year. Definitely was missing.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's changed, but I mean, he is.
Sometimes you just need new squad there, fresh set of teammates to enter into an environment where you're more comfortable.
His stats don't say it yet, but in this tournament, he's been one of the stars for this Bounty Hunters team.
You see it in that last round right there. That's a fantastic double up, playing confidently, re-peeking into the angle. Getting a multi on a gun round where they have set up for his location. It's a dream defense. Guys are playing a dangerous game, just timing on the contact of connector. There's that top connector smoke tossed in on the T side. He steps into a fight towards A main. Jumps across successfully. So, what is happening? How is Phelps just dwindling? Spam through smoke connects onto his head.
I don't even know from where.
Big top ticket for one of those strays connects. Cold Sarah caught in his lurk. Same result. Phelps has made noise jumping into this position. Zoc has coverage. Business handled on the business end of this round. In a flash, they shut things down.
It's getting close here. It's getting out of hand. Bounty Hunter's starting to build. And the individuals, all of that has been upset. All of that different than expectation. Not ideal. Little team flash in the mix there, if I'm not mistaken. Helps Henny out. It's a dynamic duo towards mid, but that is Phelps getting caught. Thought it was the advantage. Now it's an even scenario.
Do a 3v3. Eisen looking to activate here towards the B side. Oh, Kaiser. That smoke. It's gonna bloom in his favor. Eisen's ahead of the smoke. His two teammates on the outside.
Oh, he's
getting inside. And inside the smoke he goes. Bumping past the two T's. But he's calling it clear.
Uh-oh.
Gotta be somewhere on this B side. He might have passed us in that smoke. And either way, they're expecting an apps flank, so his position kind of going to be lessened. Less effective there. So Molly reveals it for sure. Looking to step forward.
HE.
On the money. That Molotov is effective as could be as well. It shakes up the two offenders. And the back of bench. Henny has an op to try and catch through. They do get the diffuser, but the trade comes through and there's plenty of time for the defuse. So Bounty Hunters still escape this round, but that's all they need at this point. They're so close to closing out this series. Guys are well constrict on the D side effectively. Happy to concede mid control in this round. It goes and clears out window like that with some confidence. How early do they want to activate? No flash, just a slow crawl out for Venom Zera and Cold Zera as they look to connect. Up connector. There's a lot more resistance here though for this CT side. There's so many players ready to go on A. They don't anticipate these numbers. Cold Zera's still kicking. Player in CT spawn going to be the real linchpin position here at this point. Nino's watching this. Nino's got coverage, but he gets blasted by a quick reaction from Phelps, so they're still kicking. They need a lifeline, and Phelps has just provided that. Prepared for it, but there's a jiggle, and Turtle's opping. Reigns supreme. It's all on the shoulders of Cole Zera, who needs to call upon his clutch ability. for one more round. 1v2. Turtle locked in, but can't hit the shot. He can't quite seal it. Not just yet. Bomb recovery mission. Successful. Cold Zero with plenty of time to go in towards the B side as well. That's an option that he will take. Gonna run it down in towards B. Zoc gonna look to follow in his footsteps here. He's loud and confident about his reposition. Gets a little bit blocked there, but successfully so. Cold Zero now dancing. Hit the shift key, so still an unknown quantity, but he has the right read. Zoc, can he peek forward? He does catch him on a timing, and Zoc, he's stone cold. He's so cold, he's frozen right now as he walks in the win and clutches up versus Cold Zero.